Okay, let's see if this one looks really nice. Wonder how big we're going to make this. Going to start at 200. Alright, let's see what this piece is. It is Hendrix, the illustrated story. So this is the genius. I do think he's a genius. I've heard a lot about him. My brother and his friends used to really revere this character. Basically, he had a very tragic life. He died a little bit too young than what you'd like to die, and he was actually reputed to be afraid of dying. He feared death, which was really scary to think that that's what happened to this poor bloke, that he died and he was frightened. I myself have been afraid of death. I suffered it for more than 21 years of my life. I feared the death. It's a terrible fear to have, folks. It's not a very lovely thing to consider, especially when you're almost every waking hour, almost. Not always, but almost. It's like, it is a terrible curse to be afraid of dying. And then when it happens, it's like, fuck, your worst realizations come true. I know for a fact that I feel safe now. I don't feel afraid. I have worked out the problems that I had and I've solved them. I've had help. Somehow something helped me get out of this funk, this really long funk. And I'm sure a lot of people fear death. It's a common fear. The fear of the unknown, the fear of what's going to happen when you die. It's like totally scary. And if you haven't made peace with it, it's really difficult to deal with. It's frightening. I know, folks. I know. I've been there. I know now that I'm okay, that I'm going to go to a happy place. I'm going to go to Wonderland, Utopia. I'm not afraid anymore, folks, but I know that a lot of you peoples out there probably haven't been able to find a solution to this dreadful, seemingly unsolvable problem. Just about everyone's going to die, pretty much. It's either death or the end of the world. So either way, you're going to die. Something's going to happen. It's not an easy thing to deal with, but the problem can be solved. I can't give you the solution. It may not work for you at this stage. What I have learned, unfortunately this is all curling up. Wondering if we're going to make this the centre of the job. We're going to make this the centre of the job, I'm thinking. But yeah, Jimi Hendrix met a very young and untimely end. I'm disappointed that he had to die under such heinous circumstances, being racked with the fear, and the fear finally coming true. The fear of death, the fear of mortality. It's not a nice thing to deal with, but everyone has to die pretty much, or the world ends. Whatever comes first is going to happen. World ending, or you're going to die. That's just it. You got to accept it, folks, but I don't want to give you a pat answer. But basically, there is hope, folks. There is hope, I must say. Now I'm just trying to straighten these up. This is a little bit curly. Actually, that looks quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits. But, you know, chin up, folks. There is a solution to the problem. I'm sure I'll have it for you eventually, folks. Gotta go.